Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happens Today YouTube channel. I guess the chicken has come home to roast.
As are getting gradually getting to understand the dynamics of buying fuel. In some places 550, some places 545, some places 511, some places 520, 525. Just in Lagos you get to see 488, and then some part of the southwestern country, western part of the country, 500 naira per liter. But it looks like the rich also cries, not just everyone, not the average poor Nigerians on the street. And one of the strong allies of Bola Tinubu is not finding this funny. I don't know. If some of us don't have rubber shoes, please go and buy one. Maybe needing it. I have a colleague who after a while, thinking how much it would cost her to be, going to and fro just to buy fuel. She bought herself a bicycle, man. At least bicycle, no, they collect fuel. Anyhow, just for her to wake up earlier than usual and use her bicycle quietly. Besides, it's good exercise. I guess Nigerians begin to look towards that anyway. But let's find out really what Asari Dokubo is saying already about this issue of price hike. This one, remember, whatever price or whatever it is, so rock is not giving you money. Whatever it has given you, this one is the reality staring us in the face. Okay, let's find out really what Asari Dokuba is lamenting over already. We have not started. We are still in a. We have not even entered the Genesis itself. By the time we get to Malacca, I guess all of us will enter factory. So, well, according to the news, the leader of the Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force, Asari Dokubo, has admitted that he's also been affected with the recent removal of fuel subsidy. It will be recalled that the president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in his inauguration speech stated that the era of subsidy is gone. The statement appeared to have created a lot of confusion, leading to increase in the price of fuel commodities. Speaking on the development, Asari Dokubo said he fully supports the removal of the fuel subsidy, even though it would cause a lot of pains to Nigerians. Asari Dokubo said he is not exempted from the suffering. He said the suffering is for the time being, as Nigerians will later see the benefits in the long run. I said, let me quote it word for word. I said, look, so many people have been talking about the removal of fuel subsidy, but for me, that's the boldest decision anybody can make or take. We are going to feel the pain for some time. We're going to suffer within few days. It will be over. Few days? Sorry, no, it's not few days, it's gonna be few years. Okay, but let's continue. Life will be better for all of us. So there are things that we are going to go through. It will be painful. Nothing comes easy. We have to remove every bit of subsidy. I trust the president that the decision he has taken is right. I'm feeling the pains. I have big cars, big SUVs. They consume a lot of fuel, but that's the sacrifice we must make to make sure subsidy ends forever, as Harris Dokubo said in the video. Of course, for some of us who do not know, very quick one, let me chip this in very quickly. Do you know that some persons in Benin Republic seem to lament more than Nigerians? For some of us who understand French, you could probably go to see the screen shots of some of the things they were saying online. Some of the online members of Benin Republic, citizens of Benin Republic, talking about the first subsidy. They call it Bayo or something. If I didn't get the pronunciation right, please pardon me, forgive me. I'm not a French citizen. I'm not from Benin, but they said something. They said that that particular product is seen as imported fuel from Nigeria, which the government of Benin have hopefully wished that the people will stop patronizing so that they can go to the regular filling station and buy fuel. Okay, so they can get their usual taxing and all that. But when the government of Nigeria subsidizes fuel for Nigerians, these guys find a way of taking our fuel down to Benin Republic, smuggling it somehow into Benin Republic in that subsidized rate. So while the government of Nigeria is subsidizing for Nigerians, other neighboring countries who find their way and lay hold of our fuel also enjoy the subsidized rate. So if we are buying fuel at 189 and naira, that was a time it was 182, and they just keep taking shipping our fuel down there. So they get it. We also give subsidy to other countries surrounding Nigeria. So when it was removed, okay, our fuel became even more expensive than theirs because one, you're buying at 550 or 511, depending on where you got your fuel from. They're going to pay for transport. The person that will ship it in from whatever, from Nigeria to whatever around the neighboring country, and then you now start selling. You have to make profit over the stresses involved. How much will be your gain? You're not finding at the end of the day, it's not profitable anymore to buy from Nigerian market that people are buying subsidized rates. So they're like, oh, please, they're not even insisting, they're even hoping and praying. They are hoping and praying that Nigerians would revolt the removal of subsidy so that they can also enjoy their Koyo Abinakbayo products, But if we are looking at the bite, I'm looking at it holistically. Let's look at it from the other angle of the fact that it will help heal our economy. It's painful, it's tough, but Nigerians want to know if after the removal of subsidy, okay, we keep hearing this issue of subsidy removal. It has been, even in the days of President Mahmoud, former President Buhari, they will always say they would remove this first subsidy, they will increase the price, but yet they will still keep insisting that they're still paying for subsidy. We are hopeful that now that they have officially removed it and the price, I just feel that the market forces should take. But my fear is if you allow the market forces, Nigerians can be very greedy sometimes. If you allow the market forces to take place, you'll be surprised. A liter of fuel could be going as far as 1,000 naira. So to a good extent, putting a benchmark, where it cannot go beyond, I think it helped the masses. Allow the market forces of demand and supply to take place in Nigeria, you'll be surprised. Some independent marketers would dare as much as selling fuel for 1,200 per liter. It could be good. It could go that far. So to an extent, I believe NNPC coming in and putting a wage at least. You should have made it maximum. They should have allowed minimum to flow itself, but maximum shouldn't be this, okay, or shouldn't go beyond this. But whatever the case is, you now say that if you keep it this way, one are just as scared of those monies you're going to gain from accrue from not paying subsidy. What is it going to be used for? Loans. Is it going to be used? Used for? Is it going to be channeled for some other important economic uses, or is it going to be looted? These are the fears of common Nigerians. Now, if you also insist that okay, no way are we going to take this subsidy off, keep it in. We keep shifting in the doomsday one way or the other. We just find out that we're actually living a mirage. Nigeria is economically off. So we need to really remove that mirage and tell ourselves the truth. Can we start from the foundation and get it right? Because it's actually faulty right now. Okay, so whichever government, at some point, we are going to still have to address and deal with this issue of subsidy removal. We're owing so much. But either which way, you now realize that some countries are direct benefactors of what is going on in Nigeria, and they're hoping and praying that the youth will just, for whatever reason, just say no to the subsidy. I, for one, is a painful one. But I believe if it is judiciously used, Nigeria will be great again. There's no pain, no gain in this matter. So a bit of sacrifices here and there, but just to ensure that Nigeria works well. If, of course, our leaders get it right. Let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation.